see.
please,
You're making your own assertions.
please. When you talk about bullying, because it seems it seems your concern is all
Say something. Tell them to drop it.
Imagine this scenario.
Let us allow
concern is all about
Crocodile.
bullying now. It's all about
Okay,
death.
now.
Drop me
Let
and
me
replace
finish what I want to.
Vengeance.
Okay,
Drop me
now.
and replace
Alright,
with
so
Crocodile will take
Okay,
over,
so
but let me
now,
finish
this
this.
scenario.
APS.
Let me finish this. Crocodile will take over.
Let's Crocodile.
Man of God,
Let's
drop me and
Crocodile.
replace
No.
with
Let me
APS.
finish my statement because I know you will know
Man
that
Okay.
of God,
because the
man of
statement is so
God.
far. It's
Drop me and
factual.
replace you
It's
with
factual.
APS.
No, but
Okay.
in the
No,
petition
let's-
Mohbad wrote.
This is a
Let me write
platform. This is a platform.
I
and we need to
know.
allow others to speak.
Crocodile
Let
will take over
Crocodile
from me.
speak. Yes,
Crocodile
let
will take over
Crocodile
from
go
me.
first. Let
It
Crocodile
seems-
go first, and then you would come back.
Because we are not talking
still
about
have the
bully. We are
flow.
talking about death.
We are not
Thank you.
rushing. We are
We are
not
talking about
rushing the whole
death, not
stuff.
bully. Thank you.
Let Crocodile go. Okay, Crocodile,
Alright, I
go
just-
ahead.
All right, thank you very much, host. Okay, just imagine a scenario like you are an alien, you're coming from space, right? And you don't know anything that is going on in Nigeria or in the world or on planet Earth. And then you came across a post on Instagram, and then the post read those. This nigga struggled to death. Too many pains. The threatening. He has always lived with fear. Continuous fight everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issue, so the public would have another view of him, about him. He is dead, at least you all won. Take your trophy. Yao made me a widow at 24 years. Olorun Idajo, I don't know, the Yoruba stuff she put there. Now, what would you think, hearing that a particular person has died, and then somebody who's close to the person came out to put out this post? You would think that it was because that person that died had some issues with some person that is struggling with, and then as a result of the issue that he had with those persons or those individuals orchestrated his death as a result of that. And that because the trophy was actually that the guy, which is her husband, has died. So now, is that not what you're going to think? Because that particular post, that is what you suppose that was the narrative or the impression that post was created to impress on you, to make you feel that the guy had a problem with some people outside, and as a result of his issues with some people outside, they planned his death. That is what you're going to think. And now, who do we have on record that have insinuated on live video that Mohbad is not okay, that he's doing anyhow, that is having some mental issue? There is a video online in which Naira Marley, when the issue was going on between him and Mohbad, he made a live video, and he insinuated on his live video that, that he did not beat Mohbad, he did not touch him, but Mohbad is misbehaving, and he also indicated that okay, maybe because Mohbad is having some, maybe some issues, and he also hinted on like maybe mental issues, maybe he's drunk or maybe some drugs or something. He said it on his live video, and this is what she put here on her post. She said that mental issues, he was called a drug junkie, a mad person. So she's trying to make everybody know that, it was those people that accused Mohbad of having this mental issue and whatever. These are the same people that came together to orchestrate and work out his death. So she did not talk about the nurse. No. She didn't even talk about Prime Boy. She didn't even say about, okay, he had a fight with his friend at the show, and then he punched his glass, and then he became infected and whatever. And then the nurse came, and then due to the negligence of the nurse, so thing happened to him. No. The impression that she created by that post alone is that Mohbad has a running issue with some individuals outside. And those individuals have first of all succeeded in calling him all sorts of derogatory names, so as to call, to kill the dog, call it a bad name. And then these individuals ended up buying the guy. So she took the whole issue of Mohbad's death away from the house and away from the show, and away from the surrounding people and the crew who surrounded Mohbad. So what was that? What was the impression that post was meant to push across? A wrong narrative. And then we found out at the end of the day that it was not there is no industry god behind it. There was no Samuel or Naira Marley behind Mohbad's death. Of course, we know that they bullied the guy. But just because they bullied the guy doesn't mean that they were the ones that killed the guy. And when the videos of Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullying Mohbad surfaced online, and then people are insinuating that it was Naira Marley that Sam Larry, as a result of that, was as a result of the video, bullied and fired Mohbad. Why didn't she make a disclaimer and say no, it is not Sam Larry that did it? Why did she keep quiet and allow such wrong narrative to fly? What if Naira Marley was assaulted because of that and was spied because of that? You know, some Nigerians are so zealous, they can get a gun and they can out Naira Marley for that. They can out Sam Larry for that. When a queen mother was going around, also pushing that narrative, pushing it across the whole media. Now, I guess she has a lawsuit in Abuja to answer for that because she did not deny the lawsuit. Right now, she has the ropes around her neck because of the wrong narrative that she peddled against Naira Marley and Sam Larry. When Queen Mother was pushing such wrong narratives about Naira Marley and Sam Larry leading to orchestrating Mohbad's death online, why didn't she debunk it that is not it? And suddenly, from ear infection to Naira Marley and Sam Larry to Prime Boy to the nurse, and now it's Baba now that pied Mohbad. Is the father of the deceased that pied him. So the point I'm trying to make across is that she put that impression across, and she supported the fact that the media and some influencers were trying to pin Mohbad's death on Naira Marley and Sam Larry, which was wrong. And if she knew that it was not Naira Marley and Sam Larry that led to that caused Mohbad's spy, we know about the bully, we know about the bully. But if she knew that was not what led to Mohbad's death, why didn't she deny that? Why didn't she come online to make a disclaimer? Why did she try to insinuate that was what happened in her interviews? Why didn't she talk about the nurse? It was the nurse. She didn't talk about it in her first post online. It was the nurse. The nurse came to if that is what really happened. She didn't talk about the nurse or Prime Boy. Now, as we see now that nothing is wrong with Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they didn't cause Mohbad's death. Now talk about the nurse. Now talking about Prime Boy. And because all attempts at failed, now they're talking about the daddy. Because the daddy carried out an autopsy, because they say he's trying to waste time to make some money. No, what led to the boy's death? That's what I'm talking about. Until now, there is no phone forensic as requested by the deceased dad. The phone forensic has not been carried out. There is no comprehensive interrogation or investigation by the police, and the man is harping on it since morning. So my point is, she put that wrong impression out, and if she knew that is not what happened to Naira to Mohbad, why did she support it, or why did she insinuate such wrong narrative?
Crocodile. Yeah, you've spoken a lot. So actually, Wunmi is not responsible for what you make out of what she posted.
Exactly.
Everybody has their own brain. Listen, don't interrupt me. Crocodile, don't interrupt me.
She is responsible for her social media posts.
Let her speak now. Let her speak now.
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. You have to go floor. You have to go floor, please. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Wunmi is not responsible for what you interpretation of what she posted. She doesn't give explanations. She can make sense. You can make whatever sense.
Let her speak,
she doesn't
please.
know you.
No, I don't even know you too. I don't even know her too.
She didn't have you in mind.
I don't even know you too. I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. I don't even know you. What the fuck are you?
Mute now. Mute Crocodile.
No, don't push me.
Mute now.
Don't respond to me. Sandy, do not respond to me. I don't even know you.
You're not even responding to you. You're just an animal, like your name implies.
No. Do not respond to me.
Just mute.
Do not respond to me.
Whatever Wunmi has written, she doesn't owe you responsibility. It's not her responsibility not to make out of it. You can make out anything you want to make. It doesn't concern her.
It's not. It does not concern you too. What is your business? What business do you have?
Whatever business, to be honest.
Defending somebody whose aunt is not clear in the file of our now, I just passed my point across and I analyzed that particular post. You can't address the post. You're telling me to mute.
You just spoken for 10 minutes. Whatever Wunmi has said is not
Host, you need to mute Crocodile. Let other people speak.
Crocodile.
Yes.
What is your conclusion? After that, so others, First Lady can go and
somebody's answering Crocodile. How would that person make sense?
The point I'm trying to make across is that Sandy should not respond to me. I have no interaction to do here with Sandy.
If you want to respond to you, just mute.
If you
respect you, get the heck out of here.
Do not respond to me.
If you don't want to be spoken to, you can get lost. Crocodile, you can just fly away.
Do not respond to me.
Crocodile spoke for like 5 minutes. Nobody interrupted Crocodile. Let's tell that people speak now.
What are you doing here? Take your
Sandy,
self-esteem and get out of here.
Sandy,
Asking a dumb question. Asking what kind of question am I
Sandy. Okay,
Let us be more serious.
Who is speaking? Let's be more
Just
serious.
interrupting people.
Working on your submission. She might say yes, but just listen to
what I'm trying to say Host, what I'm trying to put across is this. Anybody that has to respond should respond to the issues that are
You putting
raised.
across anything.
The person should not respond to
You've
me,
spoken before.
or the person should
You've
not
spoken before. Just mute.
make any
I don't
verbal
want to speak. You go
statement
now. This
or
platform was built
remarks
before
from my
you
person.
came here.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
That's disrespectful. I was talking about issues. You talk about the issues and stop talking about me.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. We'll be having a friendly conversation before we join Mr. Crocodile. If you don't want someone to engage you, ask you question or respond. If you finish your submission, you people drop. Then you let the engagement continue. That's how it is done. You don't just come talk.
Crocodile, stay there. Don't drop, Crocodile. Don't go anywhere. Crocodile, stay there. Thank you.
Do not, First Lady, please don't make me a monster here because I just made my point. Hold on, please. When I just made my point, and when I made my point, you have to respond to the issues. Respond to the issues raised. Don't talk about. Don't mention my name. Don't call my name.
All right, Crocodile.
Respond to the issues and not my name.
Noted.
Just let us say
your point is noted. Yeah, Escapade and Sandy. Sandy, do you have
sometimes
anything
you
to
let
say
people,
in
even if they want
response?
to fool themselves, let them fool themselves. Don't be
Exactly, right?
Someone said Crocodile eats them off.
People can fool themselves.
Okay, Sandy.
Mr. Osh, you can see the way and
When Crocodile finished talking,
you can see how toxic they are, Mr. Osh.
Crocodile
Issues. You cannot respond to the issues.
Who is toxic now? Who is toxic? You are the one that
I don't want to mute mine. Sometimes I don't always have choice. Vengeance. Please, hold on.
You gave a very valid submission. You wait and let, even if they want to fool themselves, give them the chance.
Like as you've been fooling yourself now, as you've been fooling yourself. So let us, you know, as you've been fooling yourself
now.
because you've been fooling yourself and you came here to make fun of yourself.
I didn't say you were fooling yourself.
Apex was not talking to you, First Lady. Okay, Apex. What is your thought about this situation? What is your stance?
Okay, my stance on all this situation is I've been here before and I've also said, like, personally, when we say stuff like we cannot accuse Wunmi of buying Mohbad, just as we cannot accuse Naira Marley or Sam Larry or whosoever he had this issue of buying him, you can say they bullied the boy, which is true. I don't give a damn about those people. Like, their career can just finish. They should even be in prison for being a bully. Do you understand? But you cannot tag them a murderer. Do you understand? Now, she didn't say they did, but from her post, obviously she was pointing fingers. Do you understand? And somebody was saying something earlier here that in the same country, we no send you whether na your wife, whether na your pikin, whether na anything. 48 hours you were there with that person, so you will be questioned. I don't know why Nigerians are playing this emotional game of she was 5 months 5 months after birth or whatsoever, blah blah. All those things don't really matter for same country. For law and order, they don't care.
Was she not questioned by the courts or by the statements she wrote?
Not. I'm coming, man of God. Now, we have not gone to that part, right? We've not gone to that part. We are talking about somebody that died. You understand? Forget about family members or whatsoever. If we can accuse Mohbad's father, right, for being hasty with the burial and everything, we can accuse Wunmi of what was he doing when your husband died. Like, what happened exactly? Do you understand? This is not even like you cried him. How did he cry? Your post did not show how he died. You did not even tell us directly first how he died. It was just, you finally took your trophy, blah blah blah. And now we are coming to understand that nobody say this guy died based on the bully directly there. And that blackmail of he died a long time ago. Person will just go show he was never happy, he was never this. Come on now. See, people can say a lot of things to actually remove themselves from the position of actually doing something. I'm not saying she did. You understand? But at the same time, why not say, oh, they administer a drug or they injected him with something wrongly, blah blah blah, quickly.
Can I say something quickly? Yeah,
Why
Apex, have you
no
finished?
deviation? Why keep listen? Crocodile said something that I agree to a lot. Why keep quiet when you know that Nigerians would have given Sam Larry or Naira Marley jungle justice because people came out?
Now let's say this. Let's Apex. Let me
Can
ask
I
a
say
question
okay?
before escapade move forward. Now Apex. Let's say that God forbid somebody tends to be like a brother to you, and that
Yes.
person that tends to be like a brother to you, you understand that when he was alive, certain people always bully that person,
Yeah.
right? And you know that that resulted to a lot of conflict, and you know his music careers affected him psychologically. Now let's say that that person buy, and you have a means, and you know say Apex, we are not children in a sense
Yes.
whereby we are above 30 years. This lady,
Yes.
first of all, is a 24 years old lady. Let's
True.
put that in point. So that means she's not fully matured. Now, if you note those
I'm
people,
sorry. I'm sorry. I disagree with that. With that.
Oh, then let other
no,
people
you
Crocodile,
can
speak.
you can
no.
definitely you can definitely disagree. You can definitely disagree. So what I'm saying is this: if you see that stuff like that happen, and you see those people, and you know that there is a way whereby you can revenge on those people. Now, when we are talking about African, the way we revenge most times, we don't think about the life of people completely, but we are just like, okay, we want to make sure this
the day and arrive at your own personal understanding. Now, your understanding does not just need to favor what I want or what I don't want.
That's how it should be.
You're a grown man. You're a grown man. You can use your knowledge and understanding and also human empathy to arrive at your own personal conclusion at some issues in life generally. Okay.
All right.
Mohbad's dad arrived according to, I don't know, have you watched the Very Dark Man interview between Mohbad's dad with Mohbad's dad? If you have not, or if you have, I'll just put certain bullet point across. The man was called. They placed a call across to him. I guess that was on the afternoon around 4:30 on the Tuesday that Mohbad was sick. Okay, he got to the station. I think that was like the bus stop in Osapa, London, and then I think he grabbed the phone from Mohbad's mom because Mohbad's mom was calling some people, back and forth. So then he called. Then he placed his voice across to the person on the other side of the call. And then when the person heard that it was Mohbad's voice, it's Mohbad's dad's voice. They told him that Mohbad is fine, Mohbad is well, that he's now free to go home. The man adamantly refused to go home and said, "Since I'm already here, let me follow this thing to the end and see what is happening really to my son." The man in his mind, now they don't tell him, say, "Okay, your son is sick, In the mind, at least you'd expect, say, maybe Mohbad day inside, or maybe bedridden, but maybe he is sick, or maybe at least he's alive, he's not dead. He has not imagined the worst case scenario, at least. When he got to the house, he found his son already, laying in state under the staircase. I don't want to bore you with all kind of details. His son don't say his son already pie. Okay, fine, son don't pie. Then, okay, what next are we going to do? He took his son to the police station. Okay, let's say, okay, he won't go bury him. Okay, he took his son to the police station. When you take a body to the police station, you want to get your police report, right? The police report was not forthcoming. He took the body to the morgue. If I feel that if he wanted to bury his son and the police report was not granted to him, he will simply take his son and head to the way, he's going to head his son to the burial site and bury him.
Bless you.
All right. So he took his, okay, fine. If this is like this, okay, let me just put him somewhere. Maybe tomorrow I want to bury him, but he don't already pie. This one say, nobody say he meets Mohbad. They say, he be like, say this guy never pie. He met his son already embalmed. Say they know the embalmed woman being a person we don't pie the embalm. Now, Zlatan was there, and Zlatan too carrying I see Mohbad underneath. Zlatan no talk say, Baba, he be like, say this your son never pie you. More carry and go this place. Zlatan told that his Mohbad's that now so we see him. Hundreds of people were there. Though we say none of them raised the voice that this guy never stay pie you. This guy never stay pie you. Everybody have come to the sad conclusion and acceptance that this boy has died. You see. Now, the circumstances leading to bury him on time. Okay, let's just see. He ain't carry the boy now. He ain't carry and go police station. They don't give him a report. They can't ask and say, where you first carry the boy go before? He say he just they come, say he don't know anything about anything. Say he just they enter Osapa, London, and this is the first station they carry and go. So let's say, okay, let's assume that they don't carry the boy go one place before police station. They don't go give them police report. They did not tell or they did not inform the master. Say, Baba, as this guy pipe, we don't already carry and go this place. They don't give us police report. Okay, if you want bury him, take the police report we don't collect. Go bury him. But the man say, they don't tell him anything. Say he don't know anything. Because okay, since we don't give you. The police did not inform him that, sir. It's like they've took your son to a place before. They didn't tell him. They just asked him, where have you carried this body to? He said he don't know. They said no police report. Okay, he carried the body go morgue. For inside Lagos State law for public or government hospitals, if they carry corpse come morgue, the job of the federal morgue, according to the Lagos State coroner law, take that body, put it in the morgue, and get the relatives or those people who brought the body to go and get the police reports. They are not supposed to refuse to reject that body. It was because they rejected the body, and according to Darusha's statement at the inquest, he said Mohbad body was already fermenting. It already the smell. Say this one, a court of law, you talk about social media. Everybody don't hear him. He said Mohbad body was already smelling. The doctor said it at the inquest that Mohbad's body is at stage 3 palomotis of death. It means say even if say the Mohbad the waka in the crawl for road, you don't already reach stage where we say, if you like, you don't get the gas where you want use or electricity where you want use, bring this to come. You don't already buy, you don't already enter seventh heaven, you don't pass. Now, okay, so because of that, now the so according to the parents doctor, he say he don't read palomotis, white patches is already reflecting on his hand, black patches on his hand, black patches on his at his feet. He's gone, he's dead. Now, okay, fine. Baba, okay, if Baba even get fridge for inside house, it's even illegal for him to carry the boy and put it in the fridge. It's a dead body.
Yeah.
You see, so this document to put the boy at the morgue was denied from the police station to the hospital. What did you expect? I'm not going to say an ordinary carpenter because no be pikin and grown ass man. What do you expect the most educated man in Nigeria, the most powerful man in Nigeria, to do in the case whereby he's following the law? The law is not obeying their social contract of giving him the details to put the body at the morgue. What do you expect him? The body already be smell, not the ferment.
Crocodile, can I carry on?
Make a carry body, make a carry him, make a go bury.
Go bury.
So he handed the issue. Okay, take he carry and go. All this is no be yes say now. Statement we talk at law. Yes say today, but I don't go put yes say so that I don't want to affect your perception, so that you understand things. As it be like this, you know, man will come. He see his son Saturday. Il and Ati, he come to the house. He say son don't buy. Don't they smell the ferment? Document to put the body at the morgue. You know the. I beg which you want me to do. Now to go bury.
Okay. Right. Now let me go on with my
son. Thank you very much.
Hold on. I need to ask a question. Hold on. So, Crocodile, you see,
yes.
Wait, you can't be asking Crocodile. It's on my time now. It was me that was speaking. I only allowed you and Crocodile to engage. If you don't know how you can ask me, but you can't be going back and forth now.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So now, Crocodile, you said all that you've said, and maybe deliberately or not deliberately, you left out some things. You didn't say what they were told at the station. You said Baba took the body to the station. Okay. They told him that maybe they're taking the body to somewhere else. They didn't tell Baba. What did they tell Baba at the police station when he brought the body in? Do you know or do you remember?
According to Baba said they asked him, where have they carried the body to? Baba responded that he does not know anything, that he's just coming to that area for the first time.
Okay, and so now, yeah, I think what they asked him was, why did he come to that place? If you remember, I don't know if you know
No, please, hold on.
Let me explain to you.
No, please, Mr. Escape, before you can, please, you can't say you think. You have to say what is said by the person.
That's what I'm trying to tell you now. That's why you need to relax. Calm down now. Were you there when they asked him the question? I said this, and I'm going to tell you why I said so. Let me tell you. Wait, yeah. So there is this woman. Do you know the woman called the Yalolade?
Yes, you hear about her.
Yeah, that's the woman that was with Baba that night, right? The one that actually took the guy that went to go and drink the grave that night, blah blah blah. Okay. This woman said that when they got to the station, they asked them to go to the police that Mohbad's house, the one jurisdiction is by Mohbad's house, the police station that is in charge of that area.
Okay.
And firstly, the Darosha said that when they were going, the ambulance guy said he needed a police report to get to Ikorodu. Baba wanted to go to Ikorodu. The guy said he needed a police report. Is why they stopped at that police station. He didn't go to that police station to report that he wasn't sure about.
Stop lying. Please.
What is wrong with this vengeance? Why are you always jumping in now?
Escapade, you lied. Please.
Okay, tell me, what's the truth? What's the truth? What's the truth? Why are you always jumping? You don't let people speak.
No.
Please, okay, what's the truth? What's the truth now? Tell me.
Lied that Baba told you not to go away. The same way you are lying.
Why are you talking about us again?
Who is lying? Please, okay?
Wait, let me speak. Let me finish. Let me speak. The woman is there. Her testimony is online.
Was there any?
Let me finish now. Why are you always
escapade?
When you speak, nobody talks. And when somebody is speaking, three of you be speaking at the same time.
And
the woman said. The woman said that. The lady said that. Nobody, but you support Baba now, so don't be pretending. Let's go. So why are you saying I'm supporting Wunmi? Why are you saying I'm supporting Wunmi? If you can't argue, you not be pushing and supporting. State your point. Exactly, state your point. Don't be pushing support. Don't be pushing. Yeah.
Continue what you are doing. Continue what you are saying.
Yeah. So Now,
Please.
the woman said they asked them to take the body to the police, the jurisdiction of where the thing happened. But they didn't go there. Baba then proceeded to Ikorodu. So when you talk about them going to the station, they didn't just disallow the whatever. They told him to go to where he should have made that report. And he didn't go there. He went straight to Ikorodu. And we heard the report of that one man, Bale, that said he called him in the night that they were going to come and bury the child. And he said no, that they had to come in the morning. Mijalala also said that she had to take people to go and dig the grave. My point is, Crocodile. Yeah, go on. Let me allow you. Go on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Escapade. Because I have not seen any video
Let me
online.
drop for Lagbaja. If I want to.
I just saw Lagbaja here now. Yeah,
if I want to.
I've not
and I have a few people I want to bring up to.
Sorry, Crocodile.
Like
let me ask you one question. You personally,
TikTok.
before you say anything, just you.
Right.
I beg. Because Cape, they really listen to me. Now,
Okay.
is it a fact that there was a police report with anybody before Mohbad's father was looking for another police report?
We already cleared that here, Apex. We already played. Did we not clear that here?
We did.
We did before you came.
So what,
sorry,
anything,
can somebody
please.
just tell
That
me
statement
what
was
any-
made before Corona inquest where it was said DJ Bami has it. So DJ Bami has the doctor's report. Thank you.
Who said that the Debami has it? You are saying you don't know.
In Corona inquest, DJ Bami was said to have the
Okay,
doctor's report.
let me hold on for. He has the CTC. Wait, Lagbaja has the CTC.
Wait, let Apex continue. Let Apex
Alright.
continue with his point.
So I asked that simple question, right? So there was a police report and somebody held it and refused to give it to Mohbad's father, or there was not. That's just my question. And if anybody held it and refused to give it to, so that person has something like, I don't know, call it a motive or whatsoever. Because why are you holding it? Chena, your birth certificate. Is it your
But
personal?
that was not with Wunmi.
I don't know
because
who. My brother, wait. I don't know who.
DJ Bami
Wunmi is
had
the
it.
wife.
Thank you.
Wunmi is the wife of this guy.
Sorry, please, let me just say one thing. Can I answer this question?
Of this guy.
And
Please,
it was given
don't
to
know they
me.
put this thing.
That is
Wait,
it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What are you saying?
Are we going to? If
Please,
the
Lagbaja, you have the floor. Lagbaja, you have the floor. Let's Crocodile.
If the doctor, thank you very much, host. If the doctor or police report is with Bami, who is Bami with, and who have we been seeing around Bami ever since Mohbad passed away? What should Bami do?
Oh, I don't know why they put this kind of thing like that.
Can I answer this question, please? Can I answer this question?
Bami is in no way, hold on please. Bami is in no way related by blood to Mohbad's family or by marriage. Now, he should know that after Mohbad died, and a certificate of that importance was issued to him, and seeing is because of course he definitely saw Mohbad's dad, and seeing Mohbad's dad going to the police station and going to the hospital trying to get that report, why didn't he undo that document to the father of the deceased?
All right. Now I think the best person in position to answer is Lagbaja. Lagbaja will pick it up from here, and we can start interacting. Lagbaja, you have 5 minutes or 4 minutes to go, and then we move to Escapade and Vengeance. Vengeance also would need to have the floor.
Okay, good evening, gentlemen and the host. I'm not going to speak from my own mouth. I'm going to speak from evidence. Now, on the 25th day of 25th day of September 2023, Perez Medical Hospital wrote out a press statement. This is the second hospital Mohbad was taken to. This was written or drafted on social media on the 25th day of September 2023. And I'm going to use the minutes to read without interpreting anything. The attention of the management of Perez Medicare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information being circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba aka Mohbad, died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to set on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, was brought to a medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, sorry, a call tried coming. Sorry.
Okay.
CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, rigor mortis, stiffening of the of some parts of the body in relation to death was observed, and the persons who brought him to our facility were informed that it was a case of BID, brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injections on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital where he can be deposited in the morgue. Let it be known that Mr. Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad, was not a patient of Perez Medical Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. Also, the nurse who was said to be administering treatment on him at home is not a staff of Perez Medical Hospital, and the video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which the late Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, is seen alive and receives treatment is not Perez Medical Hospital. We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and fake misinformation being circulated about Perez Medicare Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading false information and be mindful of the sensitivity of the matter. While we express our condolences to the family and friends of the deceased, Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji, aka Mohbad, we also lend our voices to the call for thorough investigation into the circumstances of his sudden death. Now, this answers the question. Perez didn't issue anybody there, a doctor's report. That's the answer to that question.
God bless you, Labojo.
No, hold on, please, hold on. Till now, Kuramed is yet to issue any reports, and to this moment, the Kuramed doctor who attended to Mohbad is yet to come to the wasn't present at the coroner inquest, and as a result, like what you said, this was the second hospital. Whatever the first hospital said, it's not in any printing press, and it's not out yet. So you can't say that because the second hospital did not issue any doctor's report, it does not mean that the first hospital may have not done that. And Dijibami said it at the inquest with his own mouth that the doctor's report was issued to him. So
Lagbaja, please.
The hospital, whatever hospital issued in the inquest, issued in the doctor's report, we don't know yet.
Lagbaja, I know you have all the CTCs.
Hold on. But what we are sure,
where did you get the question here?
What we are sure,
the question here is this: it's not what we are sure. Where did you get your information that Wunmi had the doctor's report? Where did you get your information that Wunmi had? I need an evidence from any hospital.
Can you quote me where I have said that Wunmi asked the doctor's report? I said DJ Bami.
Okay, so are we agreeing here now that there's no evidence out there from any hospital saying they issued a doctor's report on the day of death and to the wife of the deceased?
Let me counter you.
Please, I need it with evidence. I need it with evidence. Please,
yeah,
I need it with evidence.
It's out there. It's out there.
Not out there. I just read the press statement.
Excuse me, please. Just make the falsifications of statement.
Please, can you tell me to pause to listen to the question?
Vengeance.
Can you listen to the question?
Once it's done, you vengeance would pick up.
I will have a go. Okay, then.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, the question is this. Is there any evidence? It is not like the evidence is out there. That is not the question. I read a press statement a letter-headed press statement by the office of the hospital. Is there any evidence whatsoever that this same hospital, in any documents stamped and signed, said they issued a doctor's report on that day to the wife of the deceased or anybody that came with Mohbad that same day? That's the answer. That's the question.
The answer to that is that is there any evidence that any of the two hospitals or an earlier hospitals to which Mohbad body was taken has not issued any doctor's reports? So it's a question that also demands a question, because DJ Bami also admitted at the court that a doctor's report was issued to him. Now, but we know
Please,
who
what
DJ
page of
Bami
the
has been
CTC
rolling
did
with.
DJ Bami
There's
say
evidence
that?
on.
Please, what page of the CTC? Like I said, don't just say something. Back it
Now,
up with evidence. What
thank
page
you.
of the
Let me
CTC
speak.
did DJ Bami
Let me
say
respond
that
to
a
you.
doctor's report
Because
was given to us? Page.
Okay, vengeance.
now
Okay,
it's my
vengeance.
turn. Thank you. You people
Yeah.
are going around
You have
with
3
your
minutes.
edited CTC. You people are going around with your edited CTC, reading what suits you. Yes, we are not mumu. Yes, we are not mumu. You are there, you claim you have the CTC, and you are reading whatever you like. How am I so sure that it's the same CTC that you are reading to me? You are not on camera, you are not showing it to us, you are not on video. Please, let it be like that. In a preliminary investigation report that the police read to us when they do their jamboree press release, said doctor's report was issued. Go back to the video and watch it.
Later issued.
Yes.
So later issue, not issue, it was issue, was it not? So don't come and say no, the hospital said they release anything. Please, that is a total falsification of the truth. Don't falsify lies for us, please.
Vengeance. You were really absolute about Bami saying he has the CTC. I know he got I know Lagbaja has all the CTC, and he'll be able to show us if he actually said it. But he already wait, Vengeance, 1 second. Vengeance, 1 second. Wait, host, 1 second. Let me just say this. Lagbaja has all the CTC, but what Vengeance has done is he's already said it is an edited CTC.
Yes.
And you don't have one. So you don't have one. Okay, read from your own CTC.
Let me read it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Read your own CTC, Vengeance.
And I can read it.
Show us in your own CTC where you said it.
Let him show us in those CTC. He has got it.
Right. So
let him come to the big screen and read it to us. Show us what he's reading. You think we are fools now? They said DJ Bami has it.
First of all, I asked these questions about doctor's report or police report, right? And I think I'm getting good answers until Lagbaja came and started saying evidence to prove. Mr. Lagbaja, you don't expect people
now
to
should I now tell you?
Hold on.
Apex.
Sorry, Mr. Lagbaja, hold on now, please.
Okay.
It is my turn.
At the end of the day, I'm no family with many of these people. You understand? I just the way we want justice to understand why this boy left this earth, at a very young age or whatsoever. That is why I stand for. So I don't know Wunmi, I don't know his father, I don't know nobody. You understand? I only care about the one that is no longer here with us and the manner at which he left. That is all. I don't care about it.
Thank you, Apex. It is my turn, please. Lagbaja.
No. Lagbaja, it's Lagbaja's turn. You have the floor here. Okay, I'll give you a minute. After that minute, Lagbaja would have the floor, and then Victor would come in.
Please, there's something we need to get straight here. Nurse did not buy Mohbad. You have over 232 here. You can type on the comment section. How many people do you know that have been bought by paracetamol and anti-tetanus injections? Type on the comment section. Nobody. Even your nurse.
That were on drugs, Abi.
How many people do you know that were killed by anti-tetanus and paracetamol injections? That
yes, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. The ones that are on drugs,
either on drugs or no drugs.
Oh, okay. How do you know the other ones were on drugs?
No, excuse me, please. I'm asking a plain question. I don't want to know maybe they are drugs, they are not drugs. How many people do you know?
See, man of God, I love that question I was just asked.
We have digressed again. We have digressed again from CTC. We have digressed again from CTC.
We need to get this thing straight.
Okay. 30 seconds. Wait. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to vengeance, then Lagbaja and then Victor will take the floor, and then we'll continue from there.
No people are here to defend the fact that it was the nurse that fired Mohbad and not wunmi. You guys are happy because they said they are taking the nurse to the court because it was the nurse. And I'm asking you again, has paracetamol and antitetanus ever killed anybody in your family before? Has there been any history of anaphylactic reaction to paracetamol and antitetanus injection? If there is, please show us the research. Give me the title and I will go and read it. Then I will come back to tell you truly it was the nurse that fired Mohbad. Because the nurse confirmed he did not give any other medication apart from paracetamol and antitetanus. So something solved in that house at 3 o'clock. Mohbad was fined by people in that house. Mrs. Adebanjo. Sam Larry was not there. And even when you talk about Lagbaja, let me finish. I have my floor. And even if people want to talk about people that bully you, don't forget Mohbad wrote a petition. And in that petition, the name of Sam Larry was there, the name of Solele was there, the name of Obele was there, and the name of Said Elegushi was there. He did not put he did not put Naamali's name there. So if people want to talk about bully, please go back to the petition and go after all those whose names are there. But you don't want to do that. Your target is Naamali, and now you've gotten a nurse to take a fall. You come and tell us paracetamol is a toxic medication.
All right, vengeance. Okay, I asked Chat GPT, and which he actually gave me some links also. It says that yes, both tetanus and paracetamol can potentially kill people if misused, overdose, or taken under unsafe conditions.
So what are the conditions?
Now, overdose, taking more than 4,000 milligrams in 24 hours can be toxic to the liver. What else what was in his liver? What has he taken before? Before it was being injected.
You know what they call liver toxicity?
Now,
you know the meaning of liver toxicity.
People can die of drinking too much water. So why are you saying something cannot kill somebody? Let's move on to our CTC, Jerry.
Wunmi, how many minutes did you not spend with Mohbad to have intoxicated his liver?
Wait.
You guys are just want to believe anything you want to believe.
Man of thought, there's one thing you said here.
He asked a question. He asked a question. Let us allow Lagbaja go.
So that is it.
Vengeance. If you are not respecting vengeance, thank you. I see. This is one thing I hate about my platform. I hate bringing people down or muting people's mic. I always want us to have the conversation, even if we disagree. Let Lagbaja have the floor. But you ask a question, and I just answered that question. And now you are turning it again. So Lagbaja have the floor. Then Victor has been here. Let him also have the floor. So I'm going to be saying, Lagbaja, you have the floor. 3 minutes. Victor, 3 minutes. Escapade, and then Vengeance or Crocodile and Mr. Apex.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm not going to spend much of your time. Host, you're going to do us one thing. Please just type on your Google now side effects of cetrazone. And please don't use any hospital but the American hospitals like Cleveland Hospital or Cleveland Clinic, Cleveland Clinic. Then you go to the side effects of cetrazone. Then you can open another tab. Yes, open another tab and show us the side effects of tetanus toxoid. Please, can you mute yourself? Yeah, good. Now, before you start reading, brother, I want to play an audio. Now, I don't know if you follow this case, host. Do you know the person called Grexy?
No, I don't.
Okay, this man follows Baba Mohbad up everywhere.
in fact, followed him to Arise News. He's like a PA to, like, he follows him everywhere, like a right-handed man. So I want to play him speaking on a platform recently about who was giving the doctor's report. Please, I want everybody to listen carefully.
Yes, sir. Veron, I'm saying this in your platform now and take this to the bank. Now, I have taken it upon myself and I've been made us to understand. That's why hospital might not be able to reach or whatever, but I want to reach time. What they are saying in manual line. Only more issue get certificate, but the issue trade statement. Yes. Trade statement. And who collected this trade statement? Bobby Mohbad's lawyer. Is the name, is the person Kulamen is quoting when you look back, get statement here.
Okay, good. So who did you hear was given the death certificate, dear host?
Mohbad's lawyer.
The doctor's the doctor's report.
Mohbad's lawyer.
Okay, thank you very much. So we now know that the first hospital, that is Kuramed, actually issued a doctor's report. It wasn't given to anybody that visited that day, that brought Mohbad to that place, but was given to Mohbad's lawyer. Now, this is not somebody that supports Wunmi. The Goregze in question does not support Wunmi, opposes Wunmi, calls Wunmi this, calls Wunmi names, but said the truth for once that yes, Kuramed didn't give anybody. Somebody who tried to object him by saying it was Wunmi, he said no, it was the doctor, the Mohbad's lawyer that was given the doctor's report. So the question being asked up and down now, I think I've done justice to it now, not even with my own mouth, but the mouth of somebody opposing my own idea. So that's what I'm going to drop. But please, can you help us with the side effect of administration of Cetrazone?
Okay.
And also sorry. Thank you.
Please, why you never administer Cetrazone? Thank you. Nurse never administer Cetrazone. Thank you. Nurse never administer Cetrazone. Thank you. She never administered Cetrazone. Thank you.
What did she administer? What did she administer so they can check the side effects?
What did she administer?
Man of thoughts.
She administered paracetamol and antitetanus. Thank you.
Man of thoughts. Man of thoughts. According to the nurse at the inquest,
let's Mr. Victor. Sorry,
the nurse did not administer.
Sorry, Crocodile. Just hold your thoughts there. Hold your thoughts there. You are going to continue there.
Sorry.
After Mr.
Can I drop? I need you to help me bring Anita up to replace me, please. I need to attend to one or two things.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Victor, you can have the floor.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's funny that we're having a debate like this at this time. I want to speak to what Mr. Vengeance, that assertion. First of all, two things. Me, I like to address things from a legal perspective and from a professional perspective. No presumption, assumption, premonitions. No. But first of all, let me capitalist. I'm a medical practitioner. And from a professional perspective, it will be considered a medical ignorance for anyone to say that you cannot die of tetanus. No, you can literally. In fact, it's not like you can. It should. It's the tendency is high. Not only that, in the case like this, it's very difficult to make a blanket statement as such. Now, why? I will agree with him. It's almost like on assuming, especially in like Africa, we take so many things for granted when it comes to health. Oh, it's just tetanus. There are hundreds of thousands of people who have gotten tetanus and will have an tetanus injection or medicine, and they will be fine. Yes, but in this case, we have to understand the peculiarity of this matter. That this guy have an underlying condition. I carefully listened to the interview with Spending. When he was explaining the injury to be as small, it's a small injury, it's not that serious, agreed. But he said something repeatedly, that he was bleeding profusely. And and they left. He said the next day, which was the Monday, that he saw him and the hands were swollen. This is open tissue, no bandage, nothing to cover these tissues. You don't know what, you know, the exposures get in contact with. Unfortunately, there was no, imagine, this is more than 24 hours. There have not been medical intervention, nothing has been done. Now, this exposure, definitely, the nurse came in, administered antithetan, you know, gave him a couple of injections. Two things happened. I am not, like I said, these are not assertions to say this is what happened precisely or this is what happened. I am just giving you a medical side to this.
Sorry, Mr. Victor, I think your friend said that he was bleeding.
Yes, he said that.
No, okay. He never said he was bleeding profusely. He never said it. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
He never said profusely.
He did say that. He said that. Go and watch the video again. It's right on the Dark Man page.
He didn't say it. Thank you.
He said he bled that even his clothes. He had bloods on him.
He said there was blood stains.
Somebody can play it right now. Either way, was he bleeding? That's what I need to establish.
I have a question for you, Victor King.
Man of thoughts.
You're a medical doctor.
Let me finish so that you
Man of thoughts. I just want to check
on
that.
I will ask you a question when you finish, Victor King. I will ask you a question.
Let me finish. Thank you.
Man of Mr. Victor.
Okay, let the doctor finish. Let Mr. Victor finish his thoughts.
Now, let me finish.
Let him finish.
Like I said, anything I say is not saying this is what happened because I'm not there. I don't make assumptions. But I'm saying in a case like this, where he has an underlying concern that we can establish. Now, when the nurse came and did what she do, I think that nurse killed him? No. Capital no. I won't say that. Do you understand? But is there medical negligence or are there tendencies that this event, based on what we are hearing, does he have the capacity to kill him? Yes, for two reasons. One, based on the event that has happened, which are two things that were established. One, he's roused up. He had, you know, whatever altercation, whoever fight with, doesn't matter. His emotions is out. Somebody who has a high blood pressure. Two, is, you know, he's been having so many things, alcohol, substances, according to the testimony. They said they were using laughing gas. I don't even know what that is. Now, they've only mistake the nurse made was before he administered. So it's not the medication that killed him, it's the administration. Before he administered those medications, they could have done a vital sign because this is essential to know when to give him this medication and at what dosage will he have. Because what ordinarily his body would take if his blood pressure is skyrocketed as at that time, his BMI cannot hold it. He will break all his BMI down and he has to take his life. So from a medical perspective, listening to their story, there is a possibility that he can die from that. I am not saying that's what happened. I am just giving you a medical perspective to this, that yes, in fact, the chances is very high. Going by his medical underlying conditions and going by the events that happened that day, it can definitely kill him. No question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
First of all,
I have a question for him, please, before he goes. Victor King, you said from the medical point of view, to shock you, I also have a medical point of view. You said Mohbad bled, that the Spenny said it. Please, how many minutes can an individual bleed profusely before giving up the ghost if nothing is done? Victor King.
Victor King, can I respond to vengeance, please?
Oh, wait, let me
let Victor King have the floor.
I'm asking him question.
Yeah, thank you. So, if you listen to me closely, I put a couple of factors to what could contribute to the outcome that, unfortunately, that we see today. I never said it was the bleeding that killed him. I said if he had an injury that he was bleeding and he has an underlying condition that has to do with his blood pressure and he sustained an injury that is exposed to tetanus for that long hours, that is 3, right? And then the nurse came administering the medication without checking his vitals to see where his blood pressure is as at that time. There is a high tendency that it can kill him. Did I answer your question?
Okay, Victor King. We never said tetanus could not kill anyone. We never said it. Now on the average level.
That's what you said.
No, I said anti-tetanus could not kill Mohbad, and I'm still saying it. Pastor Mo could not kill Mohbad, no matter when you administer it. Victor King, anti-tetanus cannot kill. Please, anti-tetanus does.
Please, I have to take vengeance down because he asked a question and I read it from ChatGPT and I look. There are other things other sources that you can get the information from, and regardless of everything that has been said,
too much water kills. If you put it there, Google people who died of drinking water. If you drink too much water, it kills.
Anybody who have had infection before, there are certain antibiotics that you will use. You will become numb, like it can kill you.
Please bring him up.
In Nigeria.
Please, can I speak?
Anita, please. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Mr. Victor. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Before I say my own position, I want to answer Vengeance's last question. He said, how many minutes, hours, days will it take a person who is bleeding profusely to eventually die? During the police preliminary report, they said that Mohbad bled profusely. However, they never said that he bled profusely and continuously. Bleeding can be profuse and not continuous. For bleeding, please don't I'm begging in the name of God. I don't have strength. Don't interrupt me. For bleeding to eventually fight somebody, it has to not only be profuse, it has to be continuous. That simply answers that particular statement. However, in line with what Mr. Victor King was saying, which is a medical position, I'm on a slightly different opinion, which is not even from the angle of the anti-tetanus or the paracetamol, although we know that ordinary penicillin ointment can tie anybody. Even drinking excess water, anything in excess, anything that your system does not agree with can tie you. However, in the report, we also know that Mohbad was administered antibiotics, which is something that a lot of people are allergic to. A lot of people are allergic to different strains of antibiotics that they are not even aware of. So far, so good. Two separate autopsies have been conducted on this boy's body. One from the government, another one from the family. Also, Blessing, who happens to be the sister of the deceased, visited the corpse during the first autopsy. Are you trying to tell me, because a lot of us maybe we don't understand what an autopsy is. An autopsy is simply a physical examination of the body. Are you trying to tell me that if Mohbad was stabbed or hurt in any way, his sister would not recognize it on his body? His body was closely examined. There was no evidence of entry or an exit wound on his body. For you to be able to tell if somehow or what process a person underwent before he passed, the body will tell you the story. You do not call something a homicide, a outside side, or whatever side. The body will tell you the story. If somebody's head was bashed in that led to crime, you will see it on the body. The body will never ever lie. Because once the person goes, you can't hide anything anymore. That body will always tell you that story. Bring that corpse out 100 years after, it will keep telling you the same story. And both autopsies have said there is no single exit or entry wound, apart from the on his forearm. But every day we come out and say, we're missing without any form of evidence. Nothing to show and say, oh, this is how it actually happened. When somebody comes out and says something slightly to what you want to believe, you say, oh yeah, this person is speaking the truth. But when the person starts to go further and further, you say, oh, the person is lying. The so-called spending that you want to spend your money getting out of detention has come out to say Mohbad actually had an injury on his forearm. However, my own position is Mohbad was given an antibiotic. And from all indication, he obviously reacted to the antibiotic he was given. Because the only thing that cannot be confirmed now and looks like what happened is an anaphylactic shock. During an anaphylactic shock, which is an allergic reaction, the person has between 4 to 5 minutes to live. If nothing is done, that person will go. If that nurse had an epinephrine in her bag, she would have administered it. If she had, that's simply adrenaline. That would have bought him some time to get to the hospital, and proper care would have been administered on mobile. But no, you people don't want to take what is.
No,
do a sort of pulse if you want.
You can't attack us.
Excuse me, Crocodile, please do not.
No, she has not called anybody's name.
Crocodile, please.
She has not called anybody's
do not
name.
Interrupt me.
She has not called anybody's name. When she says you people, no, Crocodile.
You people in general now. Why are you saying it's you?
No,
She's not talking to you
allow me
now.
finish. Allow me finish. You guys like to interrupt people because you do not like to hear the truth. It is 6 on my side. It could be 9 on your side. But bloody well, allow me finish. Don't do that. Excuse me. Do not do that. I'm not on your platform.
She has not mentioned. She has not mentioned.
I am not on your platform. Allow me finish. Allow me
Crocodile,
finish.
I beg. Crocodile, please, I beg. See,
I
the thing
don't
that I don't
take down vengeance. I'm not bringing back
man of
vengeance.
thought, you know the thing I don't like. You know the thing I don't like is then.
Let us
anybody trying to paint anybody innocent or anybody an accused or whatsoever. So if whatever Anita is saying now makes a lot of sense, you understand? But you listen. Don't be quick to say Wunmi this. I know they do. I'm a beg. Please.
Victor, which is the doctor, has actually stated certain facts.
People listen to you. You listen to
what he saying is also what Anita is also saying. And he will just come and say no, that we are still jargons.
So there's nothing like
you are not
Anita Bella, are you done with your point?
I'll hold my peace for now because they've just interrupted my line of thought. But
sorry.
Man of thoughts.
Okay.
When you see, we can also go the same route that some people are going through. We are laying the points across, and we are not trying to blame or try to put certain smokes on the heads of some people who do not agree with our points. When you lay your point across, it's good. But when you say, and you people are saying, no, you are going the other route. Lay your point across, lay it on the ground. Okay, fine. And let other people respond to the issues that you raise. Now, you said that antibiotics was, you said something about antibiotics. I don't know what you said about it. According to the pathology, the result of the forensic pathologist, what was detected in Mohbad, there was no alcohol detected in Mohbad's body. And what was detected in his body was painkillers and antihistamine and paracetamol. There was no mention of antibiotics.
Do you have the report there with you? Can you read it?
In Mohbad's body.
Do you have the report there with you? Can you read it?
I do not have the report.
When you have the report, then you can argue that point correctly.
Those who attended the coroner inquest.
Those who attended, when we already know people who attended the coroner inquest and come back to narrate inquest. What are you saying?
Do you have the report with you? If you have the report with you, then please read us what the pathological report.
Read the report. If you have the report, read it.
Crocodile, you know that.
Hold on.
Let me just say something, Crocodile. One second.
Hold on, please. Now, hold on. If you have the report, please read it out and let us know. Because according to those who went to
read the report that you have.
Attended it,
you who has read the report and
there was no
that was in
mention of antibiotics in Mohbad's blood.
I have it.
They did not
detect
Crocodile.
Please read it.
Crocodile, let me just make this point.
Let's Lagbaja.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
I'm still making my points.
Yeah, just
continue. No, you ask a question. You ask a question and you need a response. So Lagbaja wants to give you a response to what the question you asked. Anita asked you a question. Do you have the report? You said no. So it is fair that Lagbaja, let Lagbaja read it, then you would have the floor to counter whatever Lagbaja wants to say.
Let me ask Mr. Lagbaja where he got the report. Hold on, please. No. Let me ask him.
Lagbaja, you can have the floor. read it and he can then respond to it. Hello, who is muting Lagbaja?
He said you should give him 2 minutes to find it, to get it. He's going to get it now.
Oh, please just give me 2 minutes to get it.
Now let's continue.
The CTC, for the CTC, as regards the statement of the pathologist and the nurse, is yet to be released. So I don't know where Mr. Lagbaja got his own CTC. What I am saying as regards what was found in Mohbad's body,
autopsy result is public.
Was as what I'm saying as
results
what was found in Mohbad's body by the pathologist. The pathologist made that statement in the report and also made it at the coroner inquest. And according to the nurse said that she did not administer antibiotics into Mohbad's body. She only administered paracetamol.
Only paracetamol,
So
sir.
the
How
nurse
many injections
herself,
did the nurse administer?
The nurse herself did not.
How many injections?
It was the nurse that said it. The point I'm trying to pass across is
how many
the nurse
injections?
The point I'm passing across is that the nurse did not administer antibiotics.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
How many injections?
They're not allowed me to speak. The nurse
did you allow me to speak? I'm going to do the same thing you did to me. I'm going to do it to you. You interrupted me and that's why I'm interrupting you, so you know how it feels. I'm serving you back with your own medicine.
The nurse did not administer antibiotics. Okay. Please, everybody, 230 people, 34 people, please listen. The nurse did not administer antibiotics in Mohbad's body. According to what was dictated in Mohbad's blood, they dictated antihistamine, they dictated painkillers, they dictated paracetamol, but they did not dictate antibiotics. So let's anything about antibiotics. Let's take that one.
Let Dr. Victor.
It's not possible.
No.
Let Dr. Victor.
The question
Dr. Victor, let him respond.
It's not.
I think I have to go now. I have some other things. Thank you very much.
It's based on testimony. The first testimony of this nurse, her first appearance, was to go and write the police report, which was part of the preliminary report of the police, if anybody could remember. They did not just state the generics of this medication, they mentioned the medication in particular. It's something you can pull out the video right now. And out of the medication that they said, remember, it's better. When we say medication, it can be oral, it can be, so it was an injection that was infused in his body. And part of the medication that she used her own mouth to mention were very high volume antibiotics. So I don't know where this is coming from, that she said it. If the nurse said she gave antibiotics, what are we debating about?
Wait, the nurse said she never said antibiotics.
She mentioned the generics of the medication. So if you know medication, you know that is an antibiotic.
After the autopsy, what was found on Mohbad's body? Was there any antibiotics?
I did not read the autopsy report, so it is wrong for me to comment on that.
Okay, so what Crocodile was saying earlier was there was no antibiotics in Mohbad's body. You understand? So this is where you're all contradicting yourself. Like I say, I don't stand for anybody. Somebody is saying from the autopsy, I don't know where he got his report from. He said there was no antibiotics. You are saying
you didn't read the autopsy report. Where is the autopsy report? Because these are speculations and accusations.
Yours are speculations also.
No. Mine was the testimony of the nurse. It's not what I assumed.
Okay, from the nurse. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, close.
Lady, I can't be here on there, okay? We are all alive here. Mohbad is no longer here with us, so I can't support anybody. The buyer can be anybody. I can't support nobody.
Yeah, escapade. Yeah.
What I wanted to chip in
for who is alive?
What I wanted to chip in when Crocodile was saying from those who went to the inquest. You know, they actually stopped issuing CTCs of the processes at the inquest. And the reason is that people come out to give fake stories about what actually happened. So if you are relying on the people that have come out to say what happened there, that means there's a high tendency of it being a lie. Because this is one of the reasons they stopped issuing the CTCs. I think Lagbaja is back.
Okay, I don't know if Lagbaja is ready to talk, but before he speaks, I want to quickly say something. So let's assume that Mohbad sorry, creative, please can you mute? Let's assume that sorry, God forbid. Let's assume that Mohbad was rushed to the hospital with a stab wound to his neck. Do you think the hospital would have released the body to them? If you rush a body to the hospital and the person has like a gunshot wound or something, do you think they'll release the body to you to just take home? Most especially when they ask you the question, what happened to this person? And you said the nurse, and the nurse is standing right there. And yet they let you, they let the body, they let the nurse, they let everybody go back home. No hospital will release that body to you. None. As a matter of fact, before they even allow you bring that body into their emergency department, they will tell you to go and get a police report. They would equally make the phone call to the police. Then let's now assume that, okay, after all of this, you took that same body to Ikorodu to go and bury. For crying out loud, the corpse was revealed to us. We all saw it. Would there not still be some fluid coming out from that exact place? With all those area boys who gather that body, they're not going to beat all of una kill una there. I bet more they talk truth if you see them. It's just common sense. I know that a lot of people have been paid allegedly to come and do a smear campaign on some people's character. It's fine. It's fine as long as it's legal. We are going to go legal until the end. Even if you want to go to the International Court of Justice, we full ground. We full ground. This one is not saying it's not small.
Man of thought. See, when I said something earlier, I said something the last time you hosted the live, and I was there. I was like, there is obviously a case of negligence in Mohbad's supposed family and friends. Listen, supposed family and friends. That's why I would not stand and watch anybody defend Wunmi or Mohbad's father or his friends. All those things that is an adult, he didn't want to go to the hospital. They know they sweet me. They annoy me. You understand?
Okay, hold on.
Case of negligence from all aspects.
Let's have a discussion.
Before you proceed, I think Mr. Victor wanted to say something. Let's give him just a minute.
I'm just curious that there are some shade. Let's put timeline to some of these stories, right? When the incident of Mohbad died, at least that I can remember, the father granted at least 2 major interviews, right? Do you know that before they started talking about him being stabbed was months after his death? They just realized that months after his death, because nobody said that when he passed. Like nobody at all mentioned that. So it begins to bring us to a question again. When they said he was convulsing allegedly, and they took him to the first hospital, was he admitted? No. In an emergency case of life and death like that, he was not admitted. Did anybody ever ask a question, why was he taken to the second hospital? For further treatment, or to confirm his death, or he was rejected at the first hospital and then was taken to another one? There's no way he died at the first hospital and they take him to another hospital. Does it make sense to you?
That's not logical.
Those are questions that we should be asking. Like I said, I'm very fair. I'm on a very, my stand is my stand. I'm not in favor or against. But there are some things that does insult your intelligence when you listen to them. It's not making any sense. Yeah. Why was he taken to the second hospital? Was he admitted at the first hospital? If he was treated, what procedure, what kind of treatment? Because I want to believe in any hospital, if you are taking anybody to the hospital, before they commence a treatment, they will do your vitals. Check your blood pressure, check your blood sugar, check your pulse, check all of, was those things done? Because that will have stated, it will give them an ideology of what state is he as right now. So when they took him out of there, why was he taken away from there? Why was he not admitted? And when they took him to the hospital, was it to further treat him, or was it to verify that this guy is actually dead? They needed a second opinion, or was it that he was rejected at the first hospital and they needed to go to another hospital? Because you see, that's the only reason why we're having this debate of the doctor's report and where this report was issued. Those are questions that we should be asking. If you give us a point of this story, everybody's story, once we put it together, there's a missing piece. Something is not adding up.
And we also have a case of 2 hospitals here, and there's only one hospital report from one that I've heard. I'm not hearing from the other one. So
Okay. Apex, I want to have this discussion with you, and I want you to flow with me, please. It's not an argument. Let's just have a mature discussion. Now, you mentioned the aspect of negligence, and I want us to flow in such regards. Now, what do you call right to life? Do you know anything about it?
I think you've already explained what right to life means in the last life. And for me, I feel like when it comes to families and I don't know how to put it better.
Can you remind me what I explained? So
I'm not going to explain. Like, see, Lagbaja, let me explain what. Let me just tell you what I mean. Let me tell you what I mean before you re-explain what you've already explained. Right?
Okay.
When it comes to family, right? When it comes to family, for me, I'm not talking about anybody, right? I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about me, right? When it comes to family, you are sick, you are bleeding, you are doing whatsoever, right? You need care, you need medical attention. So if you say no, I don't want, right? I'll still be held accountable in a way.
Okay, Apex, let's still have that discussion. Let's still have that discussion. Please hold on. Don't make it a monologue. Let's have that discussion. Right. Now, have you seen videos of Mohbad on his Twitter handle on the 16th of October 2022, where he showed himself putting on a singlet and there were bruises on his body? Did you see that?
Yeah. I saw the one.
Yeah.
Okay. He had black singlet on.
No. The one he was putting on white singlet, not the black one. That black one was inside a car.
Okay.
The one of white singlet.
I've seen a lot of video. I can't recall actually.
I'm actually somewhere I can't put on my camera now, but I would have loved to have shown you. Now, there was this one that he had bruises around his neck, his elbow, his palm, his I think his wrist also. He had some bruises around his neck and his shoulder. Now, the issue here is this: was that the first time Mohbad sustained injuries? Please answer the question.
Sorry, my network was bad. Sorry.
Okay.
What's the question again?
Okay, there are several videos of Mohbad sustaining injuries. Yes or no on social media? Right. Yes or no?
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Okay, good. Now, they now told you that he had a small cut that was so small that it was very negligible. If you are a man, let's just say you, and something like that happens to you, let's be very sincere. Would you rush to the hospital?
Of a small cut?
Yes.
No. Sincerely, no, I wouldn't.
God bless you. I love your sincerity. That even I myself, I would not go. What do you think will be the first things I will put on it? Or you put on it?
Small cut, if I'm bleeding at first, I'll try and stop bleeding with this spirit or something.
I will pour sand on it.
No, I won't pour sand on it, bro. That's how you can get
my boss will lick I will lick that hand.
That's what we usually do when we were small. We'll go there, lick the hand.
That was when we were small, but I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't do that now.
Okay,
I'll try and at least wash up this thing and stop it.
Okay, good.
We use bitter leaf.
Okay, good. Let's now imagine that you are not married and you are in the house with your mom and you did not go to the hospital. Would you say your mom is negligent of duty?
Like if I didn't go to the hospital?
Yes, you are not married though.
That
small cuts where you can't talk, say you go treat yourself. And you can't do it for your mama presence. Your mom see said this injury too small now. Everybody wait there for your house, your brothers, your sisters, they talk, say, wait him this one. You start they cry. Yeah. Man like you start they cry. They can't say this small injury, now they cry like this. Now, would you say such mom or siblings are ignorant?
Medically, I would say yes. You know why? Because there was something.
When we use our Naija sense, you know, say you know be medical
Lagbaja, hold on, wait.
brother. Me and you know be
somebody
medical
said
doctor.
something here. He said taking excess water can actually clear you, and that is true. Like
before call.
Yeah, somebody said it here.
See, excess knacking. You know, say knacking are enjoyment. Excess knacking they kill man.
They'll buy you, yes. You understand? So when I said I would say that medically, because if you have that, you're supposed to like go for what's it called? Care, proper care. I've seen somebody
brother,
just have
brother, you never understand this question. No? Sure, you don't see that picture of the injury Mohbad gets.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You see, say it's very, very small. You know, say on a normal ground, we they play football now. And with the sustained injury, we say immediately we just go sideline. They go pause spirit. We go enter football back, enter pitch back. Shall we go talk? Say, coach, they negligent of taking care of me for one small cut where I get.
No.
Now we are trying to understand the word negligence together, but medically, doctors go talk say, but you for your mind go talk say you just want chop my money this month. Now you want charge me 10,000 for Abi. But for Naija, you and I, let's talk say na Naija we dey. Mo just talk and say na Naija we dey. On a norms, say that small injury dey our hand. Who we go call? I beg, be very sincere.
That kind of small injury, I won't call nobody actually. I'll try and do.
We go carry and go chemist.
Yeah, maybe it's a nearby chemist.
We don't dey talk now. If your mama no carry you go hospital, they carry you go chemist. Chemist will be nurse too, auxiliary nurse too. Is she negligent?
Because the chemist is not like okay for Naija, no, there is our Naija. The chemist is not actually supposed to like treat some kind of wound basically, but if they see like how serious it can be or turn out to be, they're supposed to advise you to go to the hospital.
No, for this one, we're not this serious. You don't understand what we do.
Like it doesn't look visibly serious. That's what
exactly. I'm saying. Now only small swell. Wait till they go talk.
They will start treating you now for
Apex, God bless you. I don't know how I beg they give us round of applause, small, once in a while. They give us round of we would always see.
I never used to rap.
Okay. Apex, we might be arguing. Be arguing, but there are some times that would come to common terms or common grounds on some issues. Me and you, we go there Naija. With if small injury like that happen, even if na football we go play, na chemist we will go meet or call one nurse make come give us drip for house. Not be every time we dey go hospital, yes or no. Make both of us relieve now. This one na common sense.
True, but listen, there's somebody said something here saying that Naija style dey kpai people. I've actually seen people died of just nail to the leg or whatsoever.
But Apex, make I ask you one question. Make they come carry make them carry and go hospital. Make they come they give them that cetrazone. Make ibuprofen no dey. Would we say the doctor is negligent?
Cetrazone without what?
Without the what did they call am? Abeg, give me grammar. EpiPen. You carry and go hospital true. As in they took him to hospital true. Let's just change the scenario. They took him to hospital true. But he died for hospital based on that reaction. Where we say doctor no get ibuprofen for hospital. What would we call that?
Incompetence.
Would we say the wife is negligent?
No.
Okay. We don't understand that.
Clap for Apex.
No mind, I never used to this.
I know if you're going
to Apex na gentleman, na them vengeance they make and do what they do before. I mean na gentle guy. Vengeance wahala too much.
No people blame Apex. You know, now waiting they show am now your guy no now. They're not
aside being gentle, if you observe, the reason why I came in first was everybody was talking over everybody. So we have to be asking questions instead of you go buy, you go do this. Person don already kpai na that matter we dey try understand.
Hey,
It's
as
not
guy,
about
Apex,
me
wait,
and
so
you.
you be a dope boy.
No.
Delta.
Yes.
I don't say na
What you
you.
know they carry last now. Last was drop.
I know my neighbor. If I see my neighbor, Mo they relate. Now Mo just round off everything. Mo know they beat around the bush. Fine. Even the magistrate talk say, Wunmi, you supposed to do better. Say that kind thing. The ambulance. Even when she talk and say ambulance, she can't remember. Say, oh boy, hold up there that day. Oh. In fact, you for not even the person no go even reach hospital. But you for don't even scatter ground. May you not allow them bury them. Now everybody chop cane from magistrate's mouth. Nobody doubts that one. But the thing where they talk now, be say, when Mohbad now 26, 27 years old, he talk say no, they go anywhere. You know some people where they call a Jehovah Witness. You know, say they know they pump blood inside Jehovah Witness, even if you say they die.
Yeah, true.
Sure, you know, Sha, that is the highest form of right to life. If the person wake up, come here, say you don't pump blood inside them, if he sue you,
he can actually sue you. Yes.
Now the meaning of right to life with that. So
I said you've already explained that part to me. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
So, and I still remember it clearly. But the reason why I said
so if you talk say negligence, maybe another day, people where they hear, if your husband no wan go hospital, carry rope, call your neighbor, carry rope, you go tie.
Jack and go.
So that your case not be like Wunmi again. You go tie and say your papa, na me you want make widow, I go tie you for grant. Say mama you, not be me go, you go turn to Wunmi. So now there me I go mute my mic because I know say other people want talk. Apex, one love, make I even follow you because I like say make people they understand ourselves. No be fight. I know they there where Mohbad die. Mohbad no be my relative, no be my brother. But the guy we don't buy, may we just learn from him buy. Now he be my own. As I did now, I don't they write my will. So I don't call lawyer say make you estimate everything where I get. This now waiting I learn from justice for Mohbad. Say as you they get property small. Try to write your will. Now one thing where I learn from justice for Mohbad with that. I never owed too much, yo. Sure you get. Now I follow you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Right. Anybody still want to talk?
Okay, let's just have two minutes, and then we can call it a day. Final thoughts. We can start from Anita, then Mr. Victor.
Yeah, I've not spoken since I've been here.
Okay, creative. Sorry,
yes,
creative. You can
okay.
have the
good afternoon, everybody.
Good evening,
it's so
sir.
sad that I didn't meet Vengeance because I engaged Vengeance and BioBillion just 2 days before the Corona inquest final verdicts. And I was asking them some salient questions because sometimes when we are discussing this issue of Mohbad, you see that a lot of assumptions and narratives are what people base their judgment on. And when you start asking questions for them to substantiate why they hold this belief, they can't actually say. So I put it to him then, about 2 days before the inquest, that who fired Mohbad? And he said, Wunmi. And I said, what is your evidence? And he said, the nurse. I said, how do you mean? He said, because the nurse said Wunmi fired Mohbad. So it means it is true. I said, okay, do you believe there's a nurse? He said, there's no nurse, that it's just a mirage. Okay, you don't believe there's a nurse, but you believe what the nurse said, that Wunmi fired Mohbad. But you don't believe the same nurse who said, I injected this guy. You don't believe the same nurse who said, I saw this guy alive. You don't believe the same nurse who said, I engaged this guy in talk. He asked me, are you the nurse? But you only believe the part where the nurse said, Wunmi fired Mohbad. And I said, okay, how did the nurse describe how Wunmi fired Mohbad? He couldn't say anything. Now, the issue of this Mohbad is very simple. It's only that people who are pushing narratives and trying to sustain the date of Monday 11th are the one making this issue look complicated. Now, the people who are involved in this case, they are the witnesses who were with Mohbad. They have given statements everybody told us that there was a nurse. Even the nurse himself came to admit that, yes, I am the nurse. And I injected this guy, and this guy reacted. Now, case closed. Which day did the nurse come? September 12th. That's on Tuesday. Did you administer the injection on this guy? Yes. Did you meet him alive? Yes. Did he talk when you were treating him? Yes. Did he react to that injection? Yes. I think this should have solved everything that has to do with Mohbad. And the next thing we should not be asking is, what did you not give this guy that made him to react? That should, if you are a true justice seeker, that should have been your next line of action or next line of question. That, okay, what did you administer? Why did this guy react? Was he having underlying illness or sickness before? Would that sickness, underlying sickness, make him to react? These are questions that a logical reasoning people should be asking, so that if you want to pervert future occurrence of this kind of thing, you should be able to say, oh, you know what, Mohbad died of this kind of injection because he was having this A and this A and this A, like was having high blood pressure, and he was given tetanus injection and stuff, and this thing caused a reaction. So that when next you want to even use an auxiliary nurse, the first thing you say, oh, you know what, I have a high blood pressure, so what are you giving me? It did not say, I am giving you tetanus. Sorry, that thing will make something to react, because I actually saw it reacted when Mohbad was alive. But if you guys are still shifting on Monday and trying to eliminate the role of the nurse, and I asked another question, I said, okay, why are you guys sticking on Monday? Let's say Mama Mohbad said on Monday. I said, okay, did they tell Mama Mohbad that your son died on Monday? They said no. So I don't understand this issue of people trying to pin Monday, and that Monday has no basis. And if a nurse exists, and your own source of saying Mohbad is that same nurse, then whatever the nurse said about Mohbad and about her role should also be your own source of evidence. So going forward, I think the Corona inquest have done justice to what we have been looking for the past 2 years. And justice has been served. Everybody has collected their own salvo. The wife collected her own. The father of Mohbad collected. The nurse collected. In fact, that very day when I was engaging them, I told them emphatically, I said, go and write it down. The nurse will be charged for misconduct and professionalism. That the nurse actually administered, but she was not professional enough to have done that without doctor's prescription. So going forward, we should be now looking at lessons learned from this whole scenario. For me, the lessons I learned is that, one, you cannot go against somebody's wish. I think we should take that home. If I tell my wife I am not going to the hospital and she forced me to go against my wish, at the same time, if anything happens to me, she will be held responsible. I am an adult. Mohbad is an adult. He is 26. If Mohbad wants to go to the hospital, as at the time when he was having that dripping of blood, he was in his right state of mind. He would have as well tell the driver, you know what, can you go to the nearest hospital close to us? But for him to refuse means he doesn't want anything that has to do with hospital. So if he tells his wife, I am not going. And secondly, for Mohbad to have accepted an auxiliary nurse to treat him means that was not his first time of using auxiliary nurse. And if that was not his first time, it means he has been using auxiliary nurse all this while and he sees no issue in it. It's because this one just went the other way. That is why we are seeing it as if it's a new thing. But all this while, this guy had been, in fact, when he was having those bruises on his body, there was no record of him going to the hospital. It means he was treated at home. So if this has been his own line of treating himself, why are we not blaming somebody who obeyed his husband by saying, you know what, don't take me to the hospital, call my nurse. If you cannot get my nurse, Spendy said he has a nurse. Can they call Spendy nurse to come and treat me? So if Spendy nurse has come to treat him, and he also asked, are you the nurse? It means Mohbad gave consent to be treated by that nurse. So if anything happens to him, may his soul rest in peace, it means everything was done with his consent. So we cannot be blaming people who are at home. Then lastly, I want to make this point. That you are at the scene of a crime does not mean you are a perpetrator of that crime. I can be where there is a gunshot and I witness it, does not mean I am culpable. The only thing that will free me is for me to give my statement. And once I give my statement, the police will not separate the suspect, because me witness it makes me a suspect at the beginning. But at the end, we're not going to be seeing those who are prime suspects, who should be charged. So if anything happened in your presence, even if somebody died in my presence, does not mean I am a prime suspect. I can be a suspect at that beginning, and suspect at that beginning means I'm a witness to the scene. So the police will have to investigate and interrogate to be able to separate those who are suspects and who are prime suspects. So people saying that those who are with Mohbad are the suspect and the people who fight him are wrong. Does it mean that if you witness any crime, it means that you are culpable in that crime? The answer is no. So I'm going to rest my case on this. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, creative. I want to drop now. Man of thought, you know, the last time I was here, like I said, I will say things that a lot of people would not agree with. I can support you today and disagree with you tomorrow. That is me, because you cannot be 100% right, and I expect people to be like that with me. I know they follow crowd continuously. I'll follow you when you are saying the right thing. And I said something the last day. I said we Nigerians painted Mohbad after he left this world as like an angel, you know, because of his song, his messages. They were now listening to him more, right? And the truth is, he was not. He go paint people, but it's the fact he was not an angel. You understand? His message is good, but it was not, and he was never an angel. Myself, I know be better person. I've done some wrong thing. All right. So I don't expect you to also look at me as an angel because you had to live one kind of life today now and you talk like this. He was never an angel, but he was not a bad person. I'm not going to call him a bad person. So the fact that news of him taking substances and that one will be something where we know for our society today. Nigeria today is everywhere. You know, it's everywhere. The weed, the intoxicating substance that they mix with drugs and everything is everywhere. Not be something where they. So for me, it's like you see some Nigerians now, they want to defend people that go insane. Like I don't sit down with a lot of Nigerian youth and we are talking about smoking intoxicating things and like, you know how these things make you colo. They'll be like, no, if your brain not strong, that make you colo. That is Nigeria that we are in today. Tomorrow, if that one colo now, we go still talk say, now because the brain not strong. No, because the brain not strong. Now because that if you make a colo, we have to say it as it is. You understand? No need to call the pen time one kind. I'm really, really sorry that he's young. I'm older than that guy. I left. And somebody said we have to learn from his mistakes. Wunmi also her own mistake. You understand? Like it's not like you can force it on anybody, but at the same time, if she had also maybe say, Daddy Mohbad, see what your son is doing, no, he doesn't want to do the one those ones say for joint evidence to say I told you. So now you know respond well. You feel me? So this is not me, like I said, Wunmi, I don't expect her to buy a young husband. I would never say that. And I would never sit in I would never agree to anybody that say, oh, I ain't buying. No. Because waiting be the point actually. The guy say has future. Waiting you want buying for today for. You get me? So exactly. I know they against Wunmi and I know they for Wunmi entirely. I just dey for truth.
Thank you.
Make everybody learn waiting they carry from here.
Apex, follow the trend and you to just say one thing that you've learned from the whole issue.
So what
Alagbaja and Creative have said that too.
Yeah,
okay,
as we are rounding up,
All right, what I've learned is we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Like medical states of any kind should be taken more seriously. You know, like I said, even as much as I know that lack of vitamin injection can actually kill or even get you amputated or whatsoever, I have also ignored a lot of, treatments during my young age. So I've learned that can't go be like that. Now your fault to no be anybody. You get me? Do your treatment. Forget the money. There's nothing more precious than life itself. You
Yeah.
enjoy your life. That's all.
Thank
That's
you.
what I've learned.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Because I'm not married. I can't learn
Appreciate
from the married aspect. I'm not married.
Okay.
Okay, let me go next. Yes, I mean
All right.
everyone. We've all said, we've all spoken well, and I think there are a few things that we also need to realize that one, when there is an issue like this, people have to be open-minded, or people have, even if you are not open-minded, you are closed-minded, then you have to accept that all possibilities, anything that can happen from that thing is possible, right? So people saying, we need this, we make Biden, these people Biden, this person Biden, they keep closing this door that maybe she didn't buy him. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to be open-minded, you also have to accept that she did it, we've gone to court, we've done autopsy. Maybe now you start thinking, or maybe this girl didn't do it. Which you cannot close that door and just be believing that she did it. Like they are still screaming today, she did it, she pied him. Have you not thought and said, okay, from all these things, we've done to autopsies, all the people in the house that are giving their stories, it all seems to be tallying, or maybe she didn't do it. You don't want to put yourself, you would not pray yourself to be in a situation where you'll be where they put me, that door will never be opened. She must be the one that is responsible for it. It is not fair.
Yeah.
It is not fair. If you want to be open-minded and accept that it's also possible she didn't do it. So that one is there. Then again, hindsight, they say it's 2020. Nobody has a 2020 hindsight. 2020 sight. Now, I get what Apex is saying, that maybe she could have called Baba to say, oh, your son is this. But from what we've learned and from what Lagbaja has said, from all the videos we've seen, this is not the first time he's had injuries. And it's not like the injury was so big that you should not be scared and, oh, let me call your father. And then again, what people are also failing to report is that Spending and Bami said when they asked him to go to the hospital, Rumi asked him when they were coming in the car, the driver asked him, he said no. On the day that he started feeling the pain, Spending said they asked him to go to hospital, he said no. Spending and Bami then went to the pharmacy near the house. Those ones said they can't come and treat. He said they should get him in. Those ones went there and said they should come and treat me now. They said no. But if they can bring him to their premises, even if he doesn't want to come out of the car, they'll treat him inside the car. They went back to Mohbad. He said he's not going. So if you look at all of this, you see that these people around him, people are saying they failed, but they've tried. He's an adult. What else can they do when they've gone to clinic? They said bring him. They went to. He said he's not going. They can't tie a rope around his neck, So some of these things we need to be open-minded, and people just I like the way the conversation ended, and I'm saying this because it's only Apex that is saying. The other two guys were here, will still be shouting because they seem to have closed their mind. You get what I'm saying? And let me quickly go to lessons. For my own lesson is married or unmarried, you have a girlfriend, you have a wife. Be careful what you say to them. Be careful, especially in front of other people. You might be joking now, if I catch you, I'll kill you. Or you are angry, you are having an argument with your spouse, you are saying, I'm going to kill you. You'll be saying you didn't mean it, but when it happens.
Jokingly, yeah.
You joked about it, but when it happens, you start thinking of, oh, he said it that time, he's going to kill him. This is what is happening. People are now playing videos of normal risk between boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, and be saying this is the reason they are leaning to the fact that she did it. So be careful what you say. Your anger, even when you are joking, be careful. These things, when you are gone, God forbid, when you are gone, you don't want your spouse, your husband or your wife to be treated the way they are treated. And it's not only women. You look at many of these cases, the widow, they'll say the widow did something. If there was an issue in the past, the widow did it. There's always the widow. So we need to be, that's the lesson that I have learned. In your anger, in your joking, in your whatever, be careful what you say. Be very, very careful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let me just rush my 3 points. Okay, Victor King. Daddy wa, oh yeah.
Okay, so thank you. I want to put a submission to just go into basic things that, like Apex has said, Mohbad is gone, unfortunately. What is important, those of us who are still living need to draw certain niche. First, everything we've seen in the last 2 years, I would boldly say, is a result of a faulty society. A society that is faulty. Something should not even be a debate in a structure where our perception and our cultural beliefs, our norms are right. Both 3 plus 2 is what? 5. 4 plus 1 is what?
5.
There are too many ways we can add it to get 5. You see, in Nigeria, we address everything with black and white, right or wrong, in favor or against. Life is not black and white. It's not always that way. The open-mindedness to address and approach a situation from an holistic perspective is what we always lack. See what we've experienced today. If your belief is against my belief, then you are wrong. Do you know that we can both be wrong and we can both be right?
True.
We can both be right and we can both be wrong. In fact, to think that you are right and the other person is wrong is wrong. You are already wrong. Now, let's get to this matter. I want to say the biggest thing here that I would like to emphasize is that it is a medical negligence. In fact, the highest of negligence for anyone to assume the outcome of a diagnosis. I will put it in a simpler perspective. Something is doing you now to just assume, say, this headache where I get, if I use paracetamol, it go go. It's negligence. Now, God, they save so many Nigerians. Do you know that same headache can be cancer? That simple headache can be low blood sugar that can kill you in a couple of hours. Somebody can have a serious low blood sugar or high blood sugar and will die in the space of 4 or 5 hours. To say a symptoms and assume the outcome is negligence. To think that okay, this one has small in her stomach, they pay me if I drink water and salt. No. Matter of fact, anybody that is above the age of 40 here, don't take any symptoms for joke. Your organs can shut down at any time. To attend to medical issues, to medically get checked, get diagnosis, so you know what is doing you before you treat. We treat things without diagnosis in Nigeria, and this is what we see here now. Now, with the Mohbad case, it's unfortunate that it's easy for anybody to say, it's just small cut, it's injury, it's tetanus, it's not capable of killing somebody. But again, like somebody rightly said, this guy have underlying condition. One, in the event preceding this incident, this guy has been intoxicated, been drinking alcohol, using drugs. Do you know that I have a friend that died of drinking energy drink? Not the drug, energy drink, Red Bull.
Please, I beg, spread this one, because I've said this to a lot of people. They don't understand the side effects.
My close friend died of drinking energy drink. It can kill you. So with those events and the underlying conditions, anything can go wrong. You know why? Because they didn't check him first. I don't think it's that the nurse that killed him. I don't think it is the nurse. But I will say it is not, because normal procedure, you should check him before you administer medication to him. Unfortunately, the nurse will just carry problem. You understand? Because, okay, so let me rephrase it. I don't think she has an intent of killing him. The intention was not to kill him. The intention was to help, but she was just ignorant enough not to, check his vitals, see where his heart rate is, see where his blood pressure is, see his pulse and all of those things. Because those is, do you even know that me and you can have a headache and you can take paracetamol and I take paracetamol and you will get well and it will kill me? There are medication allergies. Yes, there are medication allergies. There are people who are, my wife is allergic to ibuprofen and I use it every day. If she uses ibuprofen, the problem will start. But I'm not allergic to it. So if both of us are having a headache now, I can use ibuprofen, but she can't use it. There are allergies. Do we even know whether it's allergic to this medication? We don't know. That's number one from a medical perspective. Now, this is real life. Bible say the house that is divided against itself will not stand. You see the risk that is involved in being in a dysfunctional family. It cannot be measured. There is a hole here that is causing argument for 2 years. Say, why the wife no tell am make he go? Why, if he okay, even if you cannot talk to, why did he not call? We have forgotten. Anybody that want to be honest, you listen to all this story in the past 2 years, could establish that there have been animosity between this wife and this mother.
True.
So there is no way on earth something is happening that she will call the father. Again, there's a little hole. Somebody will say, when they call the man, they say nowhere. The man they come tell and say make you no come again. Their claim is that was when she killed him. They were trying to hide something. But in real sense, in a cultural setting like Nigeria, especially Yoruba people, I'm not Yoruba, I'm from Edo State, but I was born and raised in Lagos. I can establish to you, if they called him that is nowhere, yes, nowhere. But if the boy die, culturally, they no go wan make the man see the dead body of the boy.
True.
They are trying to prevent him from this old man. Make you no come here see the dead body, get heart attack, die. 2 person don die with that.
Oh God.
They say we are go back home, go back home. They just have to. Our elders there are some what we call white lies, just to them to save situation. But because of animosity, see, Baba, if me and you are party, boys to boys, if we dey talk, I tell you say, Baba, you dey craze. You don't say we dey vibe. You don't say no be insult. But if we get beef, if I see you say, guy, you dey craze, you don't say you go vex. Same statement, different reaction. What makes the difference? The mood where we did, the
understanding,
here you get. When beef don't dey for family, things that are supposed to work right will go wrong. Today we no get small scenario of after he died, what happened, we no get clarity because there have been animosity. The wall is broken. The wall is broken, and it's sad that it's not something that was just happening. The papa used him out talk and say there was a time I think he was reminding him for something, and the boy was telling him, please, Baba, daddy, hold on, no spoil family name, no spoil this one. So it looked like the boy spent a good time of his life mediating between the father and the mother, mediating with the father and the wife, and all of those animals are mediating with the father and the in-laws. There's a lot of frictions going on. Unfortunately, this is what happened. Guess what? Instead of us to find the cause of death, find the possible killer if he was killed, or find the cause of death, those things were inconsequential because they have been animosity on ground. They use this case to fight personal vendetta, and that's why we could not get a logical conclusion for the longest time. Because Papa no like wife now, is a good avenue to indict. Because wife no like Papa, is a good avenue to indict the man. So all we have witnessed is using these unfortunate incidents to now attack each other back and forth. And of course, there will always be in favor or against. The whole Nigeria now begin to pitch tents between one side or the other. Have you not asked yourself, how can a boy die between two prominent loved ones? The wife that is married to him, that is in love with him, that have a child with him, and the father that gave birth to him. These are two most important people in his life. And this boy in the middle died. And there was a lawyer for this, and there was a lawyer for this. There was no family lawyer. Because what is important to them is fighting each other than finding the cause of death of this boy. So you will see team this one, team that one, team that one. See, whatever you are going to do in this life, make sure that your family is in order. What Mohbad did that was wrong was, I think he was pacifying the situation. You don't want to offend papa, you don't want to offend wife, so everything was swept under carpet and it was not fixed. Unfortunately, this thing happened. It flame up because anger will cloud your sense of judgment. Lastly is the fact that, you see, in the case of Mohbad, God rest his soul, I wish there is a better way I can state it and emphasize the fact that, see, the danger not to a person, to a society, of substance abuse cannot be measured. Mosquito fit kill person wey dey use drugs, anything can kill you, because what it does to you is that it kill your metabolism. What fights sicknesses in our body? Everybody, see, there's something that can kill you that is flying around you every day. So many of you have contacted COVID, you don't even know. But you know why? Because your metabolism was able to be strong enough to fight it. What constant substance use does to you is that it kills your metabolism. So wetin no suppose kill am go kill am. Again, unfortunately, as much as we want to say, okay, I've always said, I've never in my life, not in this matter, said Naira Marley killed him or something like that. I've never said that because I don't believe so. But do I think that they bullied him? I will stand on it till death. Now, could it be that I believe Mohbad has been using substance for a while from onset, but could it be that it became aggravated and it became extremely abused when he began to run into depression? Yes. Yes. So when somebody say, oh, Naira Marley and Sam Larry killed him, and somebody say, well, they were not even in the country, did they kill him? Yes, from a legal perspective, you might say they were not there, they didn't put hands on him. But if you humiliated this boy enough that it begins to go out of character. Now, another thing that I didn't like is that how come the most important element of these issues behind in the beginning of this matter, when all of us are arguing and shouting on ourselves. Did you hear that the father took Mohbad to a psychiatric hospital in Abeokuta for treatment? How come we just hearing all of these major important details? So definitely, it's been having. So when Naira Marley in this video said that time that the guy is crazy, he's just talking that he's been crazy. He even said it that they want to make people think that he's crazy, that he's not crazy. If he's not, I don't think he's crazy, but I think he has certain mental issues. Again, because we demonize mental issues in Nigeria, anybody will get mental issue, they say now winning. No, it doesn't have to be winning. Anybody you get depressed, you don't, and mental issues kill faster than medical. It can ruin you. If he's actually not having issues or not reacting, abnormally, what did the father take him to go and do in Nairo? So, because all of these details are very important for us to have determined what really happened, what stage was he as at that time. So if they both treated him, so do I believe that they bullied him to the point where this guy began to run into deep depression? That he was, you see, one of the videos that they had with Wunmi that they are using to indict the wife was when he was telling the wife that if you kill me, this one. Do you know that from spending story, we realized that he said the same thing to Naira Marley. He said the same thing to even Prime Boy. Yeah. So clearly he was paranoid. They said he was afraid of everything. He was afraid of everybody. So selective judgment is what we now begin to see. The same people who will say, oh, Naira Marley said he was crazy and then this one. But the one he said about the wife, they want to take that as a tenable evidence. The bottom line is, slow down. You way they collect back in, they do laughing gas. Can you go? Calm down. Check your head first. Check your health very well before you just die before your time, because anything hits you, your metabolism is strong. Anything can kill. Unfortunately, it will create controversy like this. They go say, you know how many people die of medical negligence? They will say it's witchcraft that killed them. You can literally have sleep apnea. Somebody that is eating too much, you are big, you sleep and not wake up. They go say that we should not be so with the talk for Nigeria. But you know that somebody who have sleep apnea, they just is not snoring. You can snore to death. Snoring can kill you. Snore to death. It's called sleep apnea. Yes. So that's my own. Let's take care of ourselves, especially when you are above 40. Go and get your constant medical check. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Really appreciate it. All right. Last from Mr. Lagbaja. I think Mr. Lagbaja next, and then Anita Bella.
I will never talk after the talking again in my life. We thought 2 minutes. Baba don't use 1 hour. And when to call remain
Yeah.
Okay, let me
He has
just
pointed out almost everything.
let me just share my 2 cents and just use just about 1 minute. What we should know is this. Mohbad is better off alive than being dead to a moment. Take for instance Chef Chi to Davido. This guy was just at the beginning of his career now, like a stardom. Imagine the Blessed album if it had hit like top 10 in Nigeria. Do you know what kind of money Mohbad would have made? Wife to a celebrity. Do you know the kind of status she would be? But look at all members of the family. Is he not preferably dead to them than being alive? I hope people just understood what I said. Is Mohbad not preferred to be dead than being alive to some members of the family? At least the father actually said it once. He said, yes, he is a better off person now than when Mohbad was alive. At least he's driving a car, an SUV. He has millions. He can boast of millions. At least 500K never passed his accounts. But right now, we have millions passing through his accounts. That's the first one. Secondly, it is now a known fact that Mohbad trades with auxiliary nurses. The interview that VDM did with one Dominica girl proved to us, she said it verbatim, that when Mohbad came back from the psychiatric hospital, that the parents brought an auxiliary, not an auxiliary, a nurse to the house to treat him for head issues. And lastly, I don't want to take our time because I've been speaking for a while now. Lastly, I want to sound very humorous here. People claim there are 15 people in that house. Sorry, there are 16. And that last person should also be tagged a suspect. And who is that last person? Liam. Because if you say everybody in that house is a suspect, why are you removing the boy? Now where may I go stop with that? Thank you very much and have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you.
No, it's so amazing that all the men on this lineup are my brothers, but all of them are not gentle. I mean, all of you spoke before a lady. Come on. I'm disappointed.
Oh, sorry.
When I see Anita Bella, now man, I see you.
I swear to God.
Three men me I dey see when I say Anita. 3 men.
Anita, they said behind every
you will get to find
man.
You will get to know her. Now 3 men you dey see so.
Woman. So
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody has said everything actually, but I'll say this. I wrote my first will, 100 level undergrad law, and since then I've been updating it. And I think it's something that everybody needs to do. If you have a biro, if you have a paper, if you have a book, go write a will. And for the ladies, please don't settle for anything short of a legal wedding. Like, get married according to the act. Get married under the act. It protects you. It protects your child. Men, stop doing traditional wedding and ending there. Please take it a notch further. It will protect your seed. It will protect your loved one. That person you say you love while you're alive, it will protect that person. There are a lot of lessons to take home from this whole scenario. And I believe that we keep learning and we are still learning. And then for you, the women, stop. And then for you, the women, stop saying, oh, you settle me first. Then we think of family. Because now, the girls don't suffer. 22 months, now won't buy them. Well, I really don't have much to say. I think all this beautiful men have said.
Okay.
We are learning every day. It's been nice hanging out with you. I barely come to this platform. I think just like the first. But I'm coming to have any conversation like this. Maybe we'll come out a little bit more. Maybe, we don't know. But then it's been nice having a chat with you. Yeah, one love.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone that has been on this platform today. They are actually intelligent, and these are the kind of conversations I like having, so that I can learn one or two things, and we all can learn. So I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate. Okay, Mr. Creative, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have just 4 closing remarks. Number 1, even food can kill you, can buy you. You know, Yoruba, those who understand Yoruba, when someone has said, don't just sack malori. And when food enters your brain, sometimes it flows through your nose. If you don't take water at that moment, you are gone. So anything can buy somebody. Then number 2, I noticed this thing with us. You know, sometimes some of us, when we want to take paracetamol, because we want it to work so quick, if they say we should take 2, some of us take 5. It's the reality of what is happening. And number 3 is the fact that a lot of us don't check our blood pressures or even our health status. And we don't even know, if, as I'm talking to you today, do a survey and ask people, what is your genotype? Everybody is AA. Everybody is AA. Meaning that people don't even do, they don't know this simple thing. Some people don't know their blood group. As I'm speaking to you, even adults till date, they don't know their blood group. But in Nigeria, 90% is AA. So who is the person giving birth to SS? So it means we don't take our health seriously. Then lastly, you know that I don't know before that codeine and tramadol is even prescription. I was thinking it is something that is a drug substance until somebody close to me had a bone pain issue, and it was administered to her, tramadol and codeine, the same thing that is being abused in Nigeria. So the thing is this, and lastly, this is the most important thing. As men, I learned something from Mohbad, and that is what, despite what the people see as excesses of his wife, he don't see his wife the way the people portray him. If not, Mohbad is not stupid. He would have lived Wunmi a long time ago. For you to be saying he's having issues with Wunmi, and yet he confided in this lady and married her and sister with her till the last day he breathed his last. I don't think I have any right to be describing Wunmi the way Mohbad did not describe. Throughout his life, he never denied that boy Liam. He never said for one day denied the paternity. So who am I to be saying that that child does not belong to him? If I am a man, I does not deny my child till I die. My extended family has no right to call my child a bastard, as long as I never called that child a bastard while I was alive. And lastly, for men, please, Mohbad has taught me another lesson. If you have any property in your children's name, please make it emphatic. It is for Daniel or creative. Don't say my children. Make it emphatic, because there are some family members that will come and read where they did not so. Okay, look at Mohbad and Wunmi, for example. A lot of us, we are struggling. Our wives are struggling with us. They don't, even when people build us, they even contributed maybe 50% to the house we built. But once we find as men, if our family will come and say our son built that house. So in extension, once you know you are having a joint building with your wife, make it clear in your will that this is Mr. Creative and Mrs. Creative house, because there are some very wicked extended family that when you are suffering are not there. They are only waiting for the day you fight for them to come and inherit you. And that is so bad. If Mohbad has died as a poor guy, all what we are seeing today, we won't see it. It means those who are fighting today are only fighting for what he lives, not because they love him. I rest my case.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, before somebody asked a question I would like to answer. They're saying one of those people who don't have the financial capacity to, for medical checkups and all of those things. What are they supposed to do? Beautiful question. You understand the financial situation of the buy blood pressure machine. There are some portable ones that are, that are like watch now that you can keep in the house. Get a blood pressure machine. It will not be more than 20,000. Have it in your house. Regularly check. Get a weight scale. I forgot to say, your weight determines the volume of medication you can use. Like that, my friend. Sometimes you have used, sometimes somebody say because your headache is severe, you will use 5 Panadol. Your BMI, body mass index, determines the volume of. So if me, as I did like this, I probably weigh, let's say about 1